What's up, Crypto Nation? So I'm back, and I think the last person that said the car interior was hideous. Hey, that's Volkswagen for you, baby. Vintage seats. But I wanted to come back and talk about the price of Bitcoin, the crypto market as a whole, how it's dipping and suffering. I think that it is just it's as simple as, like I said before, any market experiences ups and downs. It's a wave. You're riding a wave, right? You're riding a wave. Right now, the wave is going back. You know what I'm saying? The wave is rescinding, is going back down. So what do you do in that time? You know what I mean? There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of people that might have gotten into Bitcoin when it was above $10,000. You know what I mean? And I just continue to go back to looking at what Bitcoin was worth last August, September, and the big jump that we've had. You know what I mean? Before August hit and we were waiting on that hard fork, that first hard fork to come, you know, Bitcoin was riding, you know, around $1,600-$1,700. We were waiting for that shit to go down because we wanted it to go down. And
766. How are you today?
pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Thank you. And my Dunkin' Donuts. Appreciate it. Thank you. You too. So, like I was saying, is that, you know, Bitcoin has come a long way. Like, we didn't even expect Bitcoin to go above like 2,500 at a time. Like, I wanted it to go down, like I said, because I was buying Tezos. I was trying to get into Tezos, and didn't want Bitcoin to go up because I was going to put a Bitcoin in. I'm glad I didn't. But what I'm saying is that relative to what the price was back in that time frame, to what it is now, you know, it is still above what anybody would have thought it would be at today. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like the panic from other people is not even really warranted, because, like I said, a lot of people aren't even educated on on Bitcoin. They don't even know what the price of Bitcoin was 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, so seeing from where, like I said, we're seeing from where it was at to where we are now. I mean, that's literally almost $1,000 a month after that time that it just kept jumping up. So, you know, it is what it is. So what do you do? Come on, dude. What do you do in between this time now? Simple. You know, you hold, you hodl, you buy cheap. This is like the perfect time to buy those tokens, to buy those to get those cheap tokens. Get you some master nodes if you can, but this is the time to buy some tokens. You know what I mean? This is the break that a lot of people were waiting on, me myself included, because there are a lot of tokens that I saw. Remember when I was telling you, I was saying, when I was looking at Golem, when I was looking at BitShares, when I was looking at all those tokens, and I'm just like, man, I had all of those tokens when it was dirt cheap, and then saw how they were rising. It really made me mad, because I was just like, can't believe I sold all that stuff. I didn't hold on to it. So this is the time where you can buy again at a cheap price. You've already seen the price go high. You already seen the price, what the price point was, how high these tokens have gone before, when everything was green and everything was going up like super crazy high. You've seen it, seen the potential, you've seen the number that it can reach. Now all you necessarily need to do is have that faith, buy low, and just wait. I told you that 2018 was going to be the year of the altcoins, and it is. It's going to be the year of the alt tokens. Just like the era of lending is over, right? So the era of lending platforms, in my opinion, is over. It's been exposed. It doesn't really work. We haven't seen it really work. And we see legislation attacking lending platforms a lot, and for partial good reason. The reason number one for the lending platforms is that these guys are not actually trading Bitcoin. Legislation knows that. The states know that. Law knows that. They know that this shit is MLM, like it's just a big ass Ponzi scheme. They know that. You know what I mean? And it's about time that people open their eyes and actually see that where we've come from like last year with BitConnect, all the way to now. We've come a long way. You can now get your own trading bot and do your own trading. You don't need a lending company to do that, right? So there's no need to do that. It's a scam. I'm just gonna put it that way. It's a scam. The only thing I'm not saying now, though it is a scam, though lending platforms are a scam, it doesn't mean that it can't be profitable. You know what I mean? So I want to get that clear. These lending platforms can be very, very profitable. The most profitable if you do not utilize the platform. What do I mean by that? It means you buy the tokens, you flip the tokens, you make your buck, and you move on. Not utilizing the actual platform for lending purposes will get you paid a lot. Now, you can still use the platform and get paid, but again, that is it's a very, very delicate situation to do. So you have to be very, very careful, because as you've seen with most notably most recent Devore, you can get into a token and it starts to blow up, and all of a sudden, boom, the big sell-off happens. That's mostly initiated from all the whales, and it just is what it is. You know what I mean? That's what people are gonna do. And I won, man. I won with Devore, even though I got in late. But again, it's all about getting in early and getting in and getting out. You know what I mean? So when you do that, though, you'll find yourself stuck. You'll find yourself stuck because you won't be getting, once you put your capital in there, you ain't getting that shit back. You can kiss that shit goodbye. Even though Devore said that they were allowing people to take out their loans, I have not seen that happen for me. I have not been able to take out my loans. And I don't know if it was just because I had put those loans in before they even came out with that rule. I'm guessing that's probably the reason. But I know I can't take out my loans. So what am I doing now? I'm not going to put a single penny back into that platform, right? I got $10,000 in there. I'm simply just going to collect, stack my tokens, continue staking it, and just leaving it alone. But that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do that in hopes that at some point within the next 3 months, if they don't shut down, that you get a rise in the price. But that's all you can really do, man. That's why I told people don't fuck with these lending platforms anymore. If you're gonna do them, flip the tokens and move on. But don't get involved thinking that this is gonna make you a millionaire, or or make you a lot of money, like by sticking with the program. The other best option right now for you guys is really getting into the masternodes. And the masternodes is, like I've been telling you, been harping on it. It's not going to make you an instant millionaire. It's not going to make you an instant thousandaire. But what it is going to do is going to allow you to accumulate tokens from an altcoin at a steady pace, and it's going to continue to build those tokens. So, for example, if you were into Lendacoin first started off to get a masternode, it was around 3 Bitcoin months and months and months ago, and that was when Bitcoin was around $28,000 to $3,000 a piece, I believe. it was getting up there to like $4,000, and it was a lot of money. But if you look at Linda Coin today, well, I'm not necessarily sure about today, but I know the last time I checked Linda Coin, it was worth about 15, 16 Bitcoin for a masternode. Absolutely insane if you think about the price jump and what happened in, the matter of 6 months. You know what I mean? So again, if I had that money at the time to get a masternode, not only would I have been accumulating more Linda Coin every day from the masternode reward profits, but in sheer terms of how much the coin is worth, the value went up dramatically. So I could have said, you know what, I'm gonna cash out here, or I'm just gonna cash out my rewards, or I can just say I'm done running this masternode. I'm gonna take my profits and I'm just gonna run. I could have easily had said, I'm just gonna sell off this masternode for 16 Bitcoin and sell off all the rewards that I have, you know what I mean, and move on. But that would be an insanely big profit, you know what I mean? So get the masternodes, buy the coins, get the masternodes while they're cheap, and just literally set it and forget it. Just get on there every once in a while, check it, make sure that it's running, and that it's still, the masternode's up and running, there's no issues with it, and you're good to go. You know what I mean? You're good to go. Whenever you're ready to sell off something, you go and you sell it off. You sell off whatever. But it's too easy. It's too easy. But I'm gonna hit you guys up. I'm headed to my appointment, a VA appointment, and then back to work. So always nice talking to you guys. I love talking to you guys. I had somebody ask me the other day, are you is it back to gaming? Now you're not talking about Bitcoin? I'm like, I do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever the fuck I want. Talk about tech, talk about gaming, talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sucking right now. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the obvious? That it's sucking right now? Even though it's sucking right now, I'm still making money every day. So I have nothing to complain about. But there's nothing really exciting to talk about. It sucks right now. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But yeah, definitely take some of that advice, look into some options, and get moving. Get these coins while they're cheap. Catch you in the next video. Peace.